Yo, what's good? What's good, y'all? Oh, I'm tired this morning. I'm not tired, it's just I can't sleep. If I were to try to lay down, so might as well just be up. Anyways, so whatever. It's not a big deal. But I hope you guys are having a great. Hi, Faith. Hi, girl. But yes, I hope you guys are having a great Friday morning. I'm just in my room. Yeah, the SOOI500 is this weekend. And I was watching a little bit of that. I know that's up in Dougster's. Oh, yeah, well, get better soon, girl. I know, you were texting me earlier and sending me some stuff earlier this morning already that you weren't feeling good, so get better soon, Faith. But yeah, as I was saying, we were watching the I-500 yesterday. Boy, Zach DeWalt is fast. I don't know that anybody's going to touch him this year. Once again, I think he's going to be he's only a year older than me. And he's going for the SOOI500. 500 laps. 500. 500 laps on a 1 mile oval. The date snowmobiles on a 1 mile track. On oval, and they do 500 laps on a 1 mile oval on snowmobiles, on mods, all laid out to the ground, everything. Yes, and that starts tomorrow, 8 Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, or 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central. They're up in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. If you guys have never seen this SOOI500, go watch it on Flow Racing. It is so cool. They go on a 1 mile track for 500 laps. That's why they call it the SOOI500. They have pits, they have pit breaks, they have everything. You can change a bunch of stuff, you can do a bunch of stuff, and it's so cool. They actually have pits. Because in a 500 mile race, in a 500 lap race, you need to pit. And it usually takes about 8 hours to finish. So say you start at 8 or 9 in the morning, you probably won't finish the race until 4 or 5 in the afternoon. Yep. And they have plow breaks, they have everything, because it's an ice oval track that they race on. And they do it up to the point where they bury their equipment. That's how much snow they get, but you don't notice it. As a spectator, you wouldn't notice it until they start plowing. And that track will get so rough that they'll be doing wheelies at the end of the night. Towards the end of the race, they will start doing, I will say, they're going to start doing wheelies at the end with their snowmobile. And these are race machines, but they'll have them wheeling at the end of the night because of the bumps and everything. Oh yeah, that track's gonna get rough. If there's a lot of ice on there, it's gonna get rough. Ice is good, but I'm looking to see Troy DeWalt, or Zach DeWalt do good. He's my age, Zach DeWalt is. Troy would be his dad, which he's 56 years old. Holy shit, he's about my dad's age. Still out there doing it. Damn. So, cheers. Let's take a rip. Faith, I know this is something I probably shouldn't say out loud if you're still in here, but what's the story with your family, with your mom and her boyfriend? Because last I heard, they were in jail, along with your sister. Do you know when they're all getting out? Your mom's gonna be the first one to get out. I hope you know that. I hope you know your mom's gonna be the first one to get out, and you know damn well if she gets out, she's bailing him out, and maybe her. So just wait. If your mom gets out, your sister's getting out, and then your mom's boyfriend's getting out. Just know that if one of them gets out, everybody's getting out. Once they realize that your sister's in there, look out. My DVR person just messaged me. That would be my job coach. He's the one that helped me get a job. I shouldn't say he helped me get a job. They help me to keep a job. And they come in when need be. Yeah. Well, she's bitching at you because you put her in jail. Well, maybe she shouldn't be so stupid. Maybe she shouldn't beat on you, and maybe they shouldn't have drugs in the house. Maybe they shouldn't be fucking menaces. There's a reason why you call. You don't just call just because you want to call. It's kind of like a situation with me. And my mom just had enough of it. What they're doing to you is what I did to my mom to get kicked out, basically. And you can say that, Faith. You know that. The reason I kicked out was because of the reason for your mom and her boyfriend in jail. That's why they're in jail. Is because they're in jail and that's why I got kicked out. That's why I got kicked out of the house, for the same reason why they're in jail. Your mom's boyfriend, because you know why he's in jail? For the same reason why I'm kicked out of my mom's house. Not listening, not doing stuff, beating, breaking stuff. Oh yeah. Same what your mom's boyfriend is doing is what I did. The only difference is I wasn't hitting people. I was destructive with things to get myself kicked out. I wasn't destructive with people, I was destructive with things. There's a difference, but still, kind of the same thing. But yes, I see your point. He should not be, in this one thing, you do not hit a woman. End of discussion. Oh, I know what you want. She feels bad for the poor nigger. Sorry for my language. Sorry for my language. YouTube, do not strike me for that. This is a legit black person that I can for sure say that name and say that word because he is it. He beats on women. My girlfriend's mom's boyfriend beats on women. Beats on beats on my girlfriend. I'm just like, are you kidding me right now? So, and he's Mexican, mind you. I would like to call him that one word right to his face. I really, really, really want to call him a name right to his face. I so want to call him a name right to his face. I so want to, though. But should I? I don't know. Faith, your mom's boyfriend is way out of control. I don't know. Your sister's out of control now, too, apparently. What's happening with that situation? As of last night, you got her in trouble. How does that work? What's happening with that? She's getting charged with what did they find at her house? What did they find at her house? I want to know what she was cooking up at her house. Because if she gave your mom's boyfriend that, what does she have at the house? Because the bag had to be like a normal Ziploc bag. The one that's in jail. The one that's in jail. The one that gave your mom or gave your mom's boyfriend the, I'm not saying the word. Starts with METH. The one who keeps giving him all that. Plus cocaine. Yeah. Let's take another rip. Just because. But yeah, go, if you guys have flow, go check out the racing part of it in the winter and just in general, all around summer, winter, you name it. There's always racing going on. Go check out Flow Sports. They have a lot of college. They have a lot of everything. Is there enough to lock her away for a couple years? Not being mean because I don't want that out of somebody, but like, is there enough? Did they find enough to have her in there a couple of years? Nothing against your sister, because if she wants to do it, she can do it, but still, don't be doing that kind of stuff. I don't agree with that stuff. I don't agree with the white stuff. Garbage bags, are you saying? Like how big? A gallon Ziploc bag or a normal Ziploc bag? And how many? So comment down below, Faith. Was it a garbage bag? Was it this, or was it? Comment down below. That's a lot of meth. Holy shit. Your sister got caught with almost a pound of meth. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh, Ziploc bags. 7 others. Whoa! 7 other Ziploc bags of meth. Filled to the brim. Normal Ziploc bags. Holy shit. Holy fuck, bro. That's a lot of meth to get caught with. Meth and probably cocaine. That's probably where he was getting the cocaine from, too. Guarantee. That's probably where he was getting the cocaine from, too. But cheers, let's take another rip. You heard any more on your mom's boyfriend and them? That shit makes you age faster. And that shit's bad for you. Bad. You want to talk about dying sooner. You want to talk about dying in a couple years. You start doing that and nobody has any anymore. Then you try to go find some and then you find some that are laced with fentanyl. Good luck. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Never touched that shit in the first place. Every time I see somebody with it in the house, it's like, why would you want to do that to yourself? I don't know. That's Mexicans for you. The only people that really use cocaine are the hardcore people that are rich. You know why? They can stay up for 3 days and get a bunch of shit done. Why do you think cocaine's a rich man's drug? Cocaine is a rich, that's insane, no faith. That your sister had 7 Ziploc bags full of meth and cocaine. Full to the brim, normal size Ziploc bags. That is insane. That is insane. That is crazy to think about. That your sister had 6 to 7 normal Ziploc bags full of meth and cocaine. That still blows my mind. And she was giving it to your mom's boyfriend. To which your mom's boyfriend was an asshole off it. Wow, towards you and started beating you. So that's why they're all 3 of them. Your mom is in jail, your mom's boyfriend, and your sister is in jail now. Wow, they're never gonna learn. It's just a never-ending cycle. Jesus Christ. I know this girl personally, this girl Faith that's in here, so yeah, we're talking about her family because her family's in jail and she don't care. She hates them. They beat on her and everything else. So that's why we're talking shit about it, even though they're in jail. And the one just went to jail last night. The sister went to jail last night for meth and everything else. Yeah, and they don't care. They keep pawning. Not my girlfriend, but her family keeps pawning stuff to get them out of jail. It's like, whatever. But yeah, the SOOI500 is this weekend. That's probably why you guys have tuned in. But we're going to talk about racing. We're going to keep it racing related now. Enough news. We're going to keep it racing related. But yes, they're going up to Valcourt, Quebec, Canada for the USSA Pro Star Series for ice oval snowmobile racing. They are going up to Valcourt next. They were out in Eganville. No, they were out at Boonville, New York, just this past weekend. Now, this weekend I think they're off because they're going up to Valcourt. Same with, I think, AMSOIL Championship Snowcross. I think they're off this weekend too. So, oh yeah. Because they're going up to Valcourt as well, so tune in to Flow for that. I love AMSOIL Championship Snowcross. They run a good race. Not boring anyway to watch. Always action out on the track, and they don't take long either. We're hitting a rosin cart. We're hitting, I don't know if I have the box. I do, but I just don't know where. I just had the box. Oh well. This is I'm smoking on the Hidden Hills 2-gram cart. Oh, my mom's doing good. She's actually home today, working, because Monday and Fridays she works from home. But yeah, yes, the ice oval racing. Well, the SOOI500 is tomorrow. Who do you guys want to win the SOOI500? I think I want. That's a toss-up. There's a couple different drivers I want to win. I want either Zach DeWald. I want Mickey's Racing to win. I want Tommy Bauer's Racing to win. I want Austin Leaks group to do good. There's a couple of different race teams I want to do good, because you never know who's going to win. I kind of have a hunch who's going to win it, but you can't say it until the end of the race. So I guess I don't honestly know who's probably going to win, but I can put my bets on somebody, and I bet you any money he'll be in the top 3 or be the winner. Bet you I could put all my money on this one guy, and I'm pretty sure he'll be in the top 3. If he doesn't win, he's in the top 3. He is the pole center right now. Zach DeWald on Mickey's Racing. Polaris. That thing is quick. That thing is, holy man, he had a whole straightaway lead. That's on a mile-long track. Almost a mile-long straightaway. But that whole track is about a mile long. And that thing is insane. It's insane, the gap he was putting on people yet last night in the Pro Meyer shootout. In the Meyer shootout, yeah. In the Meyer Pro shootout. That was insane. He on that straightaway, and this is a mile track, a 1 mile track. On a snowmobile, he was gapping people a straightaway lead, half a straightaway lead. I was like, whoa, to get a half a straightaway lead on a snowmobile like that, wow. They got that thing flying. And he's only 24 years old. And so think about it. He's got 9 poles. He's got 9 poles. So think about it. He's 24 years old. He is probably now, well, he is 24 now. But before, he was only 19 when he first started racing and first started getting poles, and he's got 9 poles. So he's been good since 2019. And the kid can drive. I will say the kid can drive for being 24. Only a year older than me. Actually, no, he is not a year older than me. We are actually the same age. He might be turning 25 this year. But I'm turning 24, so I'll be about his age for right now. But either way, to have 20... Who do you think has the most starts up at Valcourt, Quebec, Canada for their snowmobile race? Who do you think has the most career starts? At Valcourt. That's in Skidoo's hometown, where Skidoo is built. Who has the most starts? Jacques Villeneuve. He's an old-time racer, I know. I knew of him. He got killed. I believe he got killed in a Formula One accident, or was it a snowmobile? I don't remember. Either way, he was a Formula One driver and stuff. But yeah, he came down and raced snowmobiles in the winter time with us. There was Nick Van Stradon. Well, because Jack Villanelle had 38, my driver, then me and my grandpa helped out along with, well, we, in the summertime, we would help out the one of the race team, Nick Van Stradon's race team, and help them bring up his sled and take their truck with the sled already loaded up on the truck and bring it up to, because we had the race machine with no motor, no nothing in it, just a bare bones chassis, just a Champ 440, just to go get pipes fitted. That was cool. Going into those race shops, going into that race shop, the amount of stuff that was in there, and the people I met through snowmobile racing, there's nothing like it. I got to meet some engine builders. I know a lot of people. So if you knew Nick Van Stradon from back in the day for my solo racing, I personally know them. And their sled, I brought up to I hoped to bring up to Minnesota with my grandpa to get pipes fitted for their son's race sled. So that'd be Nick Van Stradon. So, if you ever wanna tour and see some of these different sleds and get to go talk to these different drivers and get to go know some of these different people that are still in racing that I know personally. I know teams. I may not know drivers, but I know teams, and I know their mechanics, and I know this, and oh yeah, because a lot of these mechanics are mechanics that used to race. And my grandpa knew them, so then I got to know them through my grandpa, and I became long friends with them, and they like to know about my grandpa, and you guys will see all that. It's a lot of fun. I love snowmobile racing. Snowmobile racing's in my blood. And just automobiles in general. And my dad did say next year, if I still have my job here in town by next year, Dad said I can register the snowmobiles and ride them on the trail if I can keep up the maintenance and put gas in them myself while I'm out on the trails. That's where if my grandma would let me, I would register them, and my girlfriend can come along with me, and she can ride one. I got helmets, I got everything I need for you and for her, or for myself and for you, and for her and for my girlfriend, I should say. But that would be if my dad or my grandma would let me. But yeah, the SOOI500 is tomorrow. There's nothing going on up at the SOOI500 today. As of today, or as of last night, they said there's nothing really happening at the track today. Nothing special worth watching. So I don't even think Flow is even there today. Well, they are, but they're not gonna turn it on today because there's nothing, I don't think, going on. Other than there's a ride with the champs, I want to say, with legends, I want to say. And they go riding, I think. I'm not sure. But I know there's not much going on today. Oh, you're fine. I'm just wide awake. As always, I'm wide awake at this hour. I have to be the first one up, and because I like to have my time to myself. Either way, I can't sleep past 4:30, 5 o'clock. It's like I try, and it's like I just drag, and then it's like, well, whatever. Might as well just get up, make something of this. But let's take a rip, and then we'll talk more racing. We can talk. We can talk about snowcross. We can talk about ditch banger racing. We can talk about ISO racing. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about for winter stuff. Snowmobiles. Hey, if you guys are riding snowmobiles, what are you guys riding on? I'm riding on 3 different sleds. I'm three different variants of sleds, and I'm running on a 1996 Polaris 340 Indy Light Deluxe with reverse. A lot of those didn't come with reverse. Mine did, thankfully, and that one runs like a champ. The only issue I had this year was since my grandma didn't want to run the heat in the shop this year, it froze up on me. The track did, but that's all fixed, and it got warmer out, so we're golden on that now. So that's all working and fine. Now the 600 or the 2002 600 Edge was is a Polaris, and I broke the underneath. If you guys go check my videos down, or check the videos down in my go check out that video. There's a video of me showing the cracks underneath the sled. Go check out that video I have on my YouTube. But I show where the cracks are underneath, because like by the shocks there's it's cracking, and you can see in the inside of the hood. When you open up the hood, you can see underneath it's cracking. So I gotta fix it. Then I gotta rejet it and everything. But then I got a 2015 Polaris Pro S 800 switchback. That thing is so nice. And that was the first year they started the newer sleds with the power. I will say that the 2015 Polaris, it does have issues, because it's the first year they came out with the new platform, and they have a fuel filter issue with the electronics. The electronics are throwing too much fuel at it, so it's clogging the fuel filter and putting it into limp mode, because it thinks that it's clogged. Yeah, it may be clogged. It clogged it. The system clogged it. It's not because we did anything. And this has now happened not twice, but now 3 times. It happened twice to my grandpa, and now 3 times. Now it happened a 3rd time now it happened to my dad. Granted, my dad was an idiot the one day. We weren't even a mile from the bar, and we're on some trails. It's a little bit icy, and I could tell it was a little icy, so I didn't want to go too fast, because I could tell how icy it was. And I'm just thinking, I'm just kind of sliding here a little bit. I'm just like, I don't like this. Then all of a sudden there was like a little bit of a berm on a corner. So my dad's like, okay, great. I'm falling off it. So he's got one ski over, one ski like this. He just thought, let's ride that berm, and let's shooters. Let's kind of pitch it sideways a little bit, and then punch it. I knew what was happening right then and there. I knew exactly what was happening right then and there. I could have predicted what was going to happen. I just stood back, because I'm just like, I can see what's going to happen. And all of a sudden, And then all of a sudden he's over on the side of the sled. I'm just like, you're, and I don't want to be I don't want to be mean, but I'm just like, you're a dumbass. In my head, and I'm just like, oh my God, you're a dumbass. But then he's laying on the line because he hit a tree about like that. My dad hit a tree about like that on his own. And I'm just like, so the first time you take it out on the trail, you end up bending a tie rod, and then all of a sudden, the field thing wasn't his fault. That issue was not his fault. But he wrapped it up into a tree, and he was just in. He didn't take. That was. I almost wish it would have been on the older sled. But then again, I don't want him to wreck that one either. On my 2002 600. These are all my grandpa's sleds, by the way. The one is my uncle's, but it's technically mine because I take care of them and keep them up. So technically they're mine, but technically they're actually really not mine. Nobody actually uses the sleds anymore other than me. So I technically say they're mine, even though technically they're not. I still take them as they're mine because I'm the only one that uses them right now. And keeps them up and going. Or without me, the sleds, there wouldn't be no more sleds. Because, yeah. And they want to get rid of the one. I'm just like, no, don't get rid of it. I'll use it for trail riding. Let me use it for trail riding. Get it fixed and I'll use it for trail riding. But then again, no. They're going to sell the 2015 because, God forbid, because I don't want to sell the 600. But then I don't want to sell that 2015. And I damn sure don't want to sell that 2000 or the 1996. That runs really good too. They all run. Like the 800 has only, oh God, I don't even think it has 1,000 miles. It might have 1,000 miles on it, but it doesn't have too many miles on it. I'll tell you that much. And I ride a lot. Whoop, the plow truck just went through, so it must have snowed last night. I looked on my dad's girlfriend's car, and there's a lot of snow in the car. So it snowed quite a bit last night again. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background. You might be able to hear it. That loud booming noise, that's outside. But yeah. I don't want them to get rid of the sleds. Now since I said that to my dad, I'm like, now I should ask him to go get it fixed. The 800. 800's not broke. It just needs to get up for the recall. Because finally I said to my grandpa, I said this to my grandpa a while back, even before the recall even came out. I said to grandpa, I said, watch, down the road there'll be a recall on this because it keeps happening. I don't think this is your fault. I think there's a recall coming down the road. I mentioned that to my grandpa with his 2015 when he kept having fuel filter issues, and there was something that they needed to do now. And I said back then, I said, watch, you'll see that there's going to be a recall on this Polaris 2015 800 Pro S. You watch. It's the first year they came out with them, and you're having an issue with the fuel filter. And that's a common thing to happen on those. And I'm just like, you just watch, there'll be a recall to fix this issue. Sure enough, there was that recall on that issue for the Polaris, or it's for the 2015 Polaris 800 XS. Pro S switchback. That thing always, those things are quick. The new sleds are fun. You guys have never ridden one or have never rode one, go 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 ride them. Go test one out one time. Sometime they are worth the buy. I mean, now they're outrageously priced. Back then they was like 15 grand. Now 20 to 30 grand or more. But that's where snowmobiling can be fun and snowmobiling can be. I love snowmobiling now. You guys may not all like it, but I love snowmobiling. Snowmobiling is my passion, and snowmobile racing is my passion. Like snowcross, enduro racing, and ice oval racing. If I had to choose, it's probably going to be snowcross. Somewhat. I'm not real into ice oval racing like I used to. I'm more moving out of ice oval racing because not a lot of my favorite drivers are racing anymore. This is the time of the live stream where everybody says no. But why, everybody?